Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for Pisces where we look at your future spouse or life partner and the energy surrounding this connection. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles, all right, soulmate energy. We also have the Ten of Cups, so a strong indication of a happy marriage or union, and that we're in the right reading. Your person is viewing you, Pisces, as the Ace of Wands, and the connection is defined by the Ten of Wands. All right, so we see the Knight of Wands. So you may have a fire sign coming your way, Aries, Leo, Sag. This may be somebody who's done a lot of traveling or travels for work. This is somebody who's sexy, somebody who's passionate, somebody who's adventurous and resilient. But they also are somebody here who really, really requires balance and harmony in relationships, or prioritizes balance and harmony here with the Six of Pentacles. I also feel like this is somebody who has a really nice work-life balance. And the Six of Pentacles is always a reminder that what you're looking for is also looking for you. All right, and we have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you have somebody here, this particular Ten of Wands, he's actually dropped all of those wands. And this is somebody who's very passionate, somebody who's ready for something new. This is somebody who may have released responsibilities. Maybe when you meet them, they've recently changed jobs, or they've moved, or they've just kind of reprioritized balance and harmony, reprioritized their values and their goals. This is Sagittarius energy. Okay, and again, I think this person's very passionate. They're excited to start something new. You may meet this person after some sort of life change, like a job change or a move is what I'm getting. All right, and we get confirmation there from my cat, one of my cats. All right, and we see the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's honest. This is somebody who's authentic. I feel like they've gone through some sort of awakening with the Seven of Swords here showing up in reverse. They have clarity about what they want, and it does feel like they're moving on from something. So a difficult cycle, or maybe, you know, this person was always overgiving or working all the time, and they kind of have this, they're embodying this energy of like, seize the day, life is short, you know, prioritize relationships. I mean, as much as you prioritize work. I feel like this is somebody who's honest and authentic. I feel they've had a real awakening here. And I feel this is somebody who's very trustworthy. I also feel like this could be a secret admirer, or start off as a secret admirer. So somebody here who is going to reveal their deep feelings for you. And how my Pisces are going to be feeling the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. Okay, sorry about that little interruption. Okay, so, you know, my Pisces, you're going to be feeling Chariot card in reverse. You might be a little bit hesitant here about emotionally giving to this situation. Maybe because this person is in transition, or they've just gone through a major transformation. This can also indicate distance or travel indicated for this connection. And some of my Pisces, you know, you just might not do long distance connections, or it might just be something that makes you feel a little bit hesitant here at first. But this person is very passionate about you, very excited about starting something new here. So let's see. And I think they're going to come towards you. You know, they're going to be the one that pursues you, Pisces. We see that this person is a true leader. They're comfortable taking charge. They exhibit confidence in their decisions. They could be in a management role. They may have their own business. But this is somebody who, you know, I feel like they take calculated risks, and they're self-assured and confident in the decisions that they make. I also get this maybe somebody here who does really like change, or they're comfortable with change. All right, we see large family, so they may come from a large family here, Pisces, or want a large family. And we see your ex. Now, for some of you, it could be somebody you've dealt with already. Now, that's not going to be for all of you, but maybe this person You know, maybe this person has a family with an ex or is a single parent, so their ex might somehow still be around them. There could be some sort of connection to your ex, like this person knows your ex or works with your ex or worked with your ex. So again, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is your ex and this is a reconciliation. Of course, for some of you that may be the case. Yeah, see, I was getting these Aquarius vibes here. With a highly developed intellect, the sign is the pioneer of ideas. They're engaging communicators. And again, Aquarian energy, even though it's a fixed sign, Aquarians tend to like newness. They like change. They're okay thinking outside of the box. So with the Ten of Cups, though, I feel like there's real potential here for this person, for this to be a really happy connection. They're looking for something solid, stable, and secure, even though they've gone through some sort of major transformation here. They know what they want. I don't get player vibes here. For some of you, this person may be bald or buzzed, or they have been at some point in time in the past. Now, I know that's not going to resonate with all of you, so this is going to be a confirmation message for some of my Pisces, but it's not going to be, it's not going to resonate with all of you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. We see that this person is very loving and very affectionate. All right, and we also see that this person loves music, so they could be a musician, or they could just have an extensive music collection. They may send you, playlists and dedicate songs to you, write songs for you even. And we see awesome cook. So their love language here, Pisces, may be cooking for you. All right. Or just, for you, for family members, for friends, dinner parties, that type of energy. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, we see toil and labor. I feel some of you, this person may classify themselves as like a recovering workaholic is kind of what I'm getting. Now, I don't think this person is lazy by any means. So a lot of you, this person has worked really hard to get where they are, so have their own business or to have more free time. I feel like this is somebody who, definitely had 2, maybe even 3 jobs at one point in time, or has really worked their way up the company, or really, I feel like they do work extremely hard, but it's like now they have worked extremely hard, but now they're enjoying the fruits of their labor, or they're realizing that, life, they don't want to live to work, but they want to work to live type vibes. All right. And we see official person. So this person, they may not hold any type of official title. Some of you, this person could be ex-military is what I'm getting. But I'm also seeing that this person, this person is not afraid of hard work. But I feel like I feel like this person is somebody who's relaxed, comfortable in what they do. They're not chasing status. That's what I'm getting. All right. But I do feel like they work hard. They've worked hard to get where they are, to live a comfortable lifestyle. All right. And we see high honor. Yeah, this person might be a little bit worried here, Pisces, that you're not interested because, like I said, it doesn't seem like they chase status here. I mean, some of you, this person could be an artist or creative here. I feel they're happy in what they do. I feel like it allows them to travel, or it allows them to live the lifestyle that they want. And it's not that they're not ambitious, right? And I'm also getting it's not that they're poor either. But this person's priorities are like relationships and, and when I say that, it's not like that's their only priority, but it's like relationships with their friends, their families, romantic relationships and partnerships, traveling, enjoying this life, right? Again, but I don't get that they're a bum. I don't think that they're unmotivated. I just think there's something here where they know what their priorities are and it's not working all the time, right? Which can be a really beautiful thing. Somebody who wants to actually spend quality time with friends, family, with you, and they have the means to do so, right? All right, so let's see what else we need to know. There's something, this person could be a musician. You might catch them humming or singing to themselves. They could be sarcastic or have a dry sense of humor. They may speak with an accent, so the language you speak with them might not be their native language. They could come from a different city, state, or country. And we do see that this is going to be an unexpected connection. And we also see that this person spends their money quickly. But this tells me they do have money to spend, or they know what they want to spend money on, right? Like travel, or, you know, if this person might have not a lot of things, but the things that they do have are nice, is what I'm hearing. Now we see the Ace of Wands. This person sees this new, fresh, sexy energy here with you, okay? And we see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person might be a little bit worried that you're not available. Okay, so they and some of my Pisces, you might not make yourself really available to this person at first, either because you don't think you're compatible, or maybe you meet them traveling or while you're away from home, or this person, you know, your schedules don't line up or something like that. So I do feel like, you know, they're worried that you're not available, that you don't want to give to this connection. They might not be sure that you're single when you first meet them. But they see you as the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody who's very grounded, stable, generous, somebody that they could really be in a long-term connection with. And we have the Magician card. So, you know, even I think there might be initial hesitation, Pisces, either because of, scheduling or distance or something like that. The Magician card is telling me that, yes, you are going to feel like, okay, wait, this person does really check all of my boxes. It's kind of like don't judge a book by its cover energy, although I do think you're going to initially be very attracted to this person. All right, so let's see. You're going to want to take action, communicate here, move things forward. But I think once you get a little bit more comfortable, here, Pisces. So let's see what else they really like about my Pisces here. Yeah, this person sees you as the beggar archetype, so you confront empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Beautiful. So this person sees you as somebody who's a survivor, somebody who's worked for what you have, somebody who perseveres, somebody who's compassionate, but also somebody who is self-assured. And we see child, orphan. Ooh, this person sees you as very independent, Pisces. Independence based on learning to go it alone and conquering your fear of surviving. So interesting. This person knows you've worked really hard to be where you are, to have what you have, and that you're very self-reliant. Okay, and we see seeker energy. Some of you do meet this person traveling, all right? Or, you know, they see you as somebody who has a thirst for wisdom and knowledge wherever you are. So it's like you're always learning, you're always growing. And I feel like that is so important to them as it is to you as well. So I kind of feel like you do actually see the world differently. Like your priorities aren't necessarily status. I feel like your priorities are, you know, enjoying this life that we're given in a comfortable and stable way, right? So I like that because I feel like you are actually really aligned here. Now we see the connection is the Ten of Wands here. So I do feel like, you know, this connection may feel overwhelming at first, is what I'm getting, because I did get that Chariot card in reverse, either because there's distance. Some of my Pisces, you're also reorganizing your life to have more space and time for relationships. You know, there may be something heavy here, right? Like I said, like distance. Like, wow, this person checks all my boxes, but I don't know if it's a good idea to get emotionally invested with somebody who lives across the country or in a different city, state, or country even. All right, so we see that respecting individual paths, this connection honors each person's journey. Yeah, beautiful. So I do feel like there's a lot of respect between the two of you. I mean, this person definitely sees you as, you know, self-reliant. They see you as independent. They see you as a survivor, but they also see you as somebody with constant thirst for wisdom and knowledge. So they see you as somebody who's very wise and constantly learning. And I also think you're going to really respect this person for the changes that they've made. You know, the power, like this powerful energy that they have to like make changes when something isn't in alignment with them, that might kind of scare other people, right? Like it kind of feels like this person, some other people may see this person's behavior as a bit risky at times. But it's not, they're you know, calculated risks here. Okay, so we see aligned effort. This connection asks for steady, intentional participation. Alignment grows through consistent care, not intensity. Yeah, and I feel like this is what really wins you over, Pisces. Again, initially you might think this is gonna, you know, burn really hot and really fast, or maybe it's a vacation romance, or, you know, this is really interesting, but I'm not sure I should invest. But I feel like because you both are consistent, you both give to this connection, that's where there's trust. Trust is built and longevity. All right, and we see alignment over attachment. This connection emphasizes harmony over possession. Yeah, beautiful. So again, balance and harmony being really important to both people. And again, some of you, I am getting this, could be like, I don't know, like somebody here might travel a lot, or your work schedules don't line up, or there's distance between the two of you. But it's like there's not this sense of like jealousy. There's an energy of trust. And let's see where this goes. And it feels like it just goes the distance. Okay, some of my Pisces, you may meet this person through everyday routine. So this meeting occurs in an ordinary recurring setting. Alignment reveals itself through consistency rather than spectacle. So there is something here about consistency within this relationship, and that really builds trust. Even if in the beginning you're not so sure, right? Even though I think you're going to be very attracted to this person, but I kind of feel there's a part of my Pisces that is like, is this a good idea? Should I get invested here? But I do think that answer becomes an F, yeah, for you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this person or this connection. Natural evolution. Yep, let the situation unfold naturally. So repeating message, we see real feelings. You share true romantic feelings that are worth exploring. Okay, this person is going to pursue you. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So this is a connection that will go the distance. I mean, we are in your future spouse reading. And we see memento. So this person may be somebody who's already given you a gift, Pisces. You know, we do see cooking might be their love language. A gift giving could be their love language. But I also feel like, you know, there's a moment where you just realize this is a gift from the universe. This is my person. We see rapid movement. Things might move very quickly in the beginning. All right, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like if you meet this person while traveling, or you meet this person away from home. I mean, I do see this like passion on both sides, and especially this person is very passionate about you. But I do see my Pisces kind of pumping the brakes there a little bit about whether or not you should really move forward here. And we see the month of September being important here. So you could have a Virgo or a Libra on your hands, or you could be meeting this person or dealing with this person between now and September. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.